Hello, welcome to Dave's Auto. Today I'll be working on the 2015 Hyundai Sonata with a 2.4 liter engine, and I will be replacing the valve cover gasket. It's leaking a lot of oil, and I'm going to go ahead and put a new gasket on there. All right, the first thing is we want to go ahead and remove the upper cover. All right, so we just put it to the side. We want to go ahead and disconnect this hose right here. We'll disconnect this hose, that one as well. All right, so let's do that. Okay. All right, and we can lay it to the side. Let's go ahead and disconnect that hose. Okay. All right, and let's move that to the side as well. We can go ahead and remove this cover, okay, on the side. The next thing we want to do is go ahead and remove the ignition coils. Okay, it's going to be 10 millimeter bolts, but we can first go ahead and unplug them. We pull this tab back, pull it, and unplug. Okay. All right, and then we can So this will be the best time to do a tune-up if you need to. The spark plugs are inside, so you can go ahead and put new spark plugs and then ignition coils as well if you need to. Okay. Okay. All right, we can go ahead and unplug this as well. Go into the high pressure pump. Okay. Okay. Now let's go ahead and remove this whole wiring. Okay, it's going to be 10 millimeter. We can just move it to the side. Okay, there's a 10 millimeter over here, this side, over this side. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that 10. It's a ground, so we can move the whole thing to the side. Okay. Okay. So now we can move this on the side. Go ahead and unplug the cam sensor. Okay. All right. So we're able to move this to the side. Okay. The next thing we want to do is go ahead and unscrew the high pressure fuel pump. But before we do that, I would advise you to disconnect one side of the battery, or you can pull a fuse that operates the fuel pump or relay, just to make sure that the system is not pressurized. You're gonna have some fuel coming out, so make sure you have a rag or something to collect the fuel that will be coming out. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. It's going to be a 19 millimeter wrench to break that loose. Okay. All right, so it's broken loose. Let's go ahead and remove the intake hose over here to make life easier. Okay, it's gonna be a 10 millimeter bolt here. Okay, and then we can also take it from the throttle body. Okay, so now we can go ahead and move the intake out of the way, like so. Okay, so we can have space, we can have room. There's a 10 millimeter bolt down here that holds the line. Okay, the line going to the high pressure pump is 10 millimeter down here, so we want to go ahead and break that one loose. It's down here, right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and break that bolt. Okay, so that bolt is actually broken loose right here. We can put it to the side, and then this will help us to move the line just a little bit backwards, not too much. Don't want to put a lot of stress on it. The next thing we want to do is, let's go ahead and take the whole high pressure fuel pump out. There's two 10 millimeter bolts here, and then we can move it. We don't have to disconnect this. We move everything and put it to the side. Okay, so that's one bolt right there, and then that's another one right here. Move it to the side, and then now we can just go ahead and move everything and put it to the side gently. Okay. Now this is the best time to clean it because it's a lot of gunk around. So I'll just go ahead and clean that some more. Now we can go ahead and go around the valve cover and take all the 10 millimeter bolts, all the 10 millimeter, just go around it, and then you can take everything out. There's also some in here. All right, there's one there. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean this a little bit. There's another bolt right here as well. Yeah, right there. And then there's another one right here. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, don't forget to take these two bolts out as well. Okay, so everything is out. This cover is getting ready to be pulled. Okay, so this is getting ready to come out. All right. Okay, so there you have it. I got it out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and that's the gasket right here. It's stuck on there. So just go ahead and take everything. I'm gonna put the gasket on this and put it back the same way I took it off. Okay, so guys, that's how you replace a valve cover gasket on 2015 and most of the 2.4 Hyundais and the Kias. It's going to be the same process. All right, don't forget to share, subscribe, and stop by the next time. I'll see you. Bye bye.